All right, you guys, welcome to our weekly team call. So this is our last team call that's like week by week by week by week. So next week, I will announce where we will do a live power hour. So what we're gonna initially do for the month of June, July, and August, and then we'll go back to every single week. So June, July, and August, what we'll do is we'll do team calls every other week. And then in between the weeks that we don't have the nighttime calls, I will do live power hours during the week. And I will usually at that, I'll be honest with you, I'll probably make them Wednesday or Thursday each week. So during the day, usually around 2 or 3 o'clock. So I know not everybody will be able to make them, but 2 or 3 o'clock Pacific time means it's like dinner time on the East Coast. So you guys, thank you so much for jumping on. I'm really, really excited. Hey, Miss Tara, congratulations on kicking some serious booty, girlfriend. I just love, I see your name like crazy in the back office, and it's so awesome. So great you guys could be on. And thank you everybody for showing up. I know like it is that time of year where our kids are getting out of school. We're running around doing barbecues. We're doing all this stuff with our families. And so it is a little bit harder to jump on at night. So remember, starting next week, we'll do a power hour during the week, and then we will every other week do a team call. And it'll just be through August. And then after that, we will go back to every single week doing a team call. So you guys, thank you so much for jumping on. So tonight, I have so much that I could talk about. I actually have YouTube videos that I'm gonna share with you guys after the team call that I want you guys to watch. But I also, one of the things that I really like to do with this business is really simplify things. I know Karen is always over there cooking. You are so cute, girl. I love it. I always want to come. We need to come, like, you need to be my neighbor. We could, like, do dinner and, like, you know, what is that, like, the Hallmark Lifetime channel where they're, like, cooking dinner in a movie? I don't know what that is, but we need to do that. But I want to be 100% honest with you guys. So I am not, how do I say this? I am not, I'm just gonna say it, not super smart when it comes to like the numbers and the details of this business. But if you tell me to do something, I will freaking do it times 150. So what I'm actually gonna do tonight for you guys is I'm gonna walk you through how I was able to break down this business into numbers for myself, okay? I'm gonna use myself as an example, but what I'm also gonna do is after I end up uploading this YouTube video of you guys watching it, what I'm gonna do is actually provide you 2 very detailed videos of volume and how to track business and all of those things, okay? So I'm one of those people, and I'm curious, I want you guys to type in the chat area. I get very overwhelmed by the whole process. I just am like, okay, where do I start? How do I make more money? What does that look like? Any of you guys feel that same way? And it was funny when I know I've said this a couple times, but when I talked to Sandy with the National Wake Up Call, she goes, wow, you really do keep things super simple. I said, absolutely, because that's how I learn. I don't learn by making graphics, by doing crazy, stupid things. Just tell me what to do, and I'll go out and do it, okay? So I'm actually gonna share my screen with you guys tonight and share some graphics that I made to walk you guys through some of it. So I'll need your help so that you guys can make sure you see the graphics, because I'm not good at that as well. I'm not very technical, but again, if I'm told to do something, I will run out and do it, whatever it takes, okay? And that's just kind of my mentality. I will work hard, I will hustle with heart, I will do whatever it takes, but don't give me too much information because you'll overwhelm me. That has been you, right? So I want to share with you guys before I dive into the financial aspects and, you know, how to break down making a certain dollar amount with some graphics I'm going to share with you guys tonight. I want to share something for about 5 minutes that is more crucial to me than any of this. I cannot share any of this with you guys tonight if your why does not make you cry and piss you off. So I can show you how to make money. I can share with you and all of these things, but if you're not doing this with the ultimate aspect of I will be here 3 years from now, I will be here a year from now, whatever it is that you know, I'm not gonna be here long term, right? Because I'm 7 years into the business, right? So it's not something to where this happened overnight for me, but I want to share with you guys, I have never forgot where I came from and where I'm going. And I'm going to talk a little bit about this, okay, before I dive into the financial. And again, I'm going to provide you guys 2 YouTube videos that are going to give very, very depth and deep details about how to make more money. But I'm going to share with you guys how I actually went about this business and how I was able to look at it from a very simplicity area of my life. So I want to tell you guys, many of you guys that may not know me, I grew up very simple. I don't even know if my mom and dad made $30,000 a year. I don't even think that they did. But we paid cash for everything. We never had debt. I moved in my house in 1985. Some of you guys might have been born around that time. I was like 8 years old, and there wasn't walls in the house, and we moved in with brick floors and studs and plastic on the walls and ice in the toilets because it was so damn cold. Winter was coming through the walls, okay? And so I didn't grow up super fancy. I didn't grow up having it all, but I grew up with very simple parents that were very clear that debt was not an option and that they would honestly pay cash for everything. So when I really think about the way that I grew up, I was taught to work hard. I was taught to never forget where I came from. Weekends involved chores and moving wood piles and unloading 600 bales of hay and working 9 horses. And then you guys know my husband, our story. When we lost everything, I got 3 jobs and I worked from 7:30 in the morning till 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I did what I had to do. I didn't question any of it. So I want to share with you guys, I will never forget my why because it pisses me off and it makes me cry. And so if your why is not large enough, anything that I share with you tonight will mean nothing. You will not be successful at this business because you will be leading with the dollar amount, and you will never move forward because you're not leading with heart. So I want you guys to, real quick, I have a little homework assignment for you while we're on the call live. If you're able to summarize your why in a very, very short sentence in the comment area, type in the comment area what your why is. And your why, by the way, is not your kids and family. It is not the people you help. No, because you know why? That why is your why anyways. But do you want to know what my why is before we dive in deep? When we lost everything, and it always like makes me cry, and it pisses me off. I grew up showing horses, and the saddles that I had, I literally from the age of 5 saved the dollars for them to purchase my own saddles to be able to show horses. And when we lost everything, a lady showed up at our driveway that we were selling furniture out of our driveway. This is one of my whys. I have many. You guys, I have a list of whys I can tell you. And they have nothing to do with my family or the people I help because that's obvious. But when that lady came and bought those saddles from my driveway and she drove away, biggest regret in my life. Never should have sold them. But I did what I had to do for my family so that we could pay for a moving truck to be able to get to where we had a job. My second why that makes me cry and seriously pisses me off so much is when I had 3 jobs, teaching 15 classes a week, working Beachbody part-time. You guys, part-time, I'm talking an hour a day. My first year as a brand new coach, I made $11,000 a year, had no freaking clue what I was doing, and worked at Sephora from 4 to 11 o'clock at night, 5 days a week. I pulled in the driveway one night. I got off early. Pulled in the driveway one night. Oh, my little girl comes running out to me, goes, "Mommy, Mommy, look. I can ride my bike without training wheels. Look how big I am." I missed that moment. I don't miss those moments. Those 2 moments are my moments. They are my why. They are my reason, and they're why I get up every damn day. So I want to hear your guys' reasons in the comment area because we all have them. And they do not have to do with the I love my family and I love helping people, because those are a given in this business. And if you don't have those two things, then we're in real big trouble, right? But my two whys are those, and I share them very heavily on social media because they are the moments that I will never forget that I decided to work hard. And I decided to do whatever it took to make this business work, okay? Long term. I went in it for the long haul. So I want to share with you guys, I don't know all the crazy numbers and all the things that some people know within this business. But what I do know are two things. That every 30 days, I need to help 5 people. I know that every 30 days, if I help 5 people, my income will dramatically increase. In fact, I know that not only will my income dramatically increase, but I will be able to help 5 people, but also bring financial freedom to my family, okay? So I wrote some numbers to this so you guys kind of get, and I want to actually share my screen here in just a minute, but for a $160 challenge pack, you make $40 commission. So I want you guys to write some of these numbers down, okay? And you might already know them, and that's totally cool. But in the beginning, I didn't really get it. I didn't really get it, but I was like, okay, so if I make 25%, and here's the thing, you guys, I highly recommend you sign up people just like you got signed up, okay? And I'm not gonna go too in-depth in the coach aspect of tonight because I wanna make today about volume, and I wanna make today about how I was able to hit one of my really big whys and how you can do the same as well, okay? So I know that obviously the challenge pack this month is $140, but say on average it is $160 usually most of the year. So if I make $40 off of that challenge pack, right, per sale, how many would I have to do, right, to get my Shakeology paid for every single month? 3.5, right? So I wasn't really smart at the number aspects of this business, but I understood that if I helped 3 people per month purchase 900 workouts for an entire year in 1 meal a day, I was immediately going to get $40 in my pocket, commissions. Not only that, but I was going to get $30 per month off every time they were on auto ship Shakeology if, write this down, if they're a customer, okay? If they're a coach, you only get that commission the one time, but you're going to get team volume, which is even worth way more money down the road. I have to tell you guys, you have to make a choice in this business. Do you want to make money really, really quick and plateau out? Or do you want to make money long-term, making 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, 7, 8 years down the road? For me, I knew I was going to be doing this for life. So I knew that I needed to build a team, even though I had no clue what that meant. Okay? So I want to let you guys know you may not be able to see the whole staircase, but you have to make a decision. Are you going to build your business based off team volume, which is the team that you build beneath you? Or are you going to build a business off personal volume, which means the people that just buy a product from you, end of story, next? I don't know about you, but I want to build a team of people where I don't just change Timbra's life, right? Karen's life, Jeanette's life, but they also change a couple lives. That to me is why I do what I do. That to me is very unselfish, the fact that I can make it about a team that does it. So for me, I was much more interested in the long-term aspect of this business than I was the short-term aspect of this business. All right, so I'm gonna say a couple things out loud. So go ahead and write these down if you'd like. So $160, you get $40 commission off a challenge pack. It's 25%, okay? Pre-workouts, right around 50 bucks. You make $12.50 per pre-workout. So think if each person bought a challenge pack and pre-workout from you, you would then be making, $52.50 off one sale. One sale, you guys. It's insane. Off every penny that you sell, you make 25%. The other thing you may not know is every time you sell Beachbody on demand, you make 45%. 45%. So every single time you sell $99, you make $44.55. What if you got 10 friends to sign up for Beachbody On Demand and to buy the Shakeology sampler? You guys, that's insane, right? So I want to share that with you. So what I'm going to do, I want to read your guys' comments, and then I want to share my screen with you here for just a second. But I wanted to share the why, as I just feel like people just go and they forget why they started this business. I will never forget what dirt tastes like. And I want you guys to remember that too. Never forget why you started. Tara Key says, my why is to grow old healthy for my kids. My parents did not take care of themselves and now are suffering those consequences. Oh my gosh. Tara, that is so common. God, that is something that I can't speak about my parents about, but my husband's parents, oh my gosh. They're literally deteriorating because they've only sat on the couch for the last 25 years, 30 years. My parents are going to kill themselves because they're out there clearing the forest trails in for the hikers, and my parents actually scare the crap out of me. They're still ridiculously active. It's nuts. Karen says, my why is for women who've been stay-at-home moms, wives, that never felt like they could be a successful woman in business or make their own money. Karen, go deeper in that. I love that because I totally get that more than ever. What is the why, Karen? And it might be difficult, like you may not know right now. What is the why that makes you cry and pisses you off? And maybe it's that you didn't know that. I don't know. Maybe it's that you didn't feel that aspect and that it pisses you off, that you're just now at that point where you're like, man, I got to figure this out, right? Like maybe you're, I don't know. For me, I have moments. And shopping at the dollar store for years, that pisses me off. But I now can look back and say, you know, that's not my story anymore. Jeanette says, to never be in the position I was after my divorce, live to work and not work to live. I love that. Yeah. I think that so many people are just existing and they're not living and they don't know what true living is. I really, really do believe that. Timber says, my why is so that I can travel with my husband and enjoy our family together after our kids are raised. We had children so early, we never had the time together. So Timber, that is so something I've been thinking a lot about. In 5 or 6 years, my girls are gone. In 5 or 6 years, where do I want to be? What do I want my life to look like when my kids are gone? And it's just us. And it's not like the 4 of us anymore. I know for me, that's a huge why right now. And that's what's drives me every single day, is figuring that aspect of my life out. So I'm going to need your guys' help. Don't laugh at me, okay? I always feel like I mess this up when I share my screen. So will you guys comment in the comment area if I've got it right? Okay. I feel like I always get it wrong. Okay. Can you guys see my screen right there? Shake your heads if you can. You can? So you see my desktop, right? Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm going to provide these graphics for you guys. And if at any point you can't see my screen, please tell me. I always feel like sometimes I lose it at some point and it stops sharing it, okay? So let me minimize you guys a little, drag you guys over here. So what I want to share with you guys, this graphic is in the team page, okay? This graphic walks you through ways to get 50 personal volume points. I'm going to talk a little bit about this tonight, you guys. This business, do you know that 90% of my customers purchase pre-workout as well? And I'd say I don't actually have the percentage, but I want to say about 40% of my people do buy the Beachbody bars as well. I talk very heavily about these on Beachbody or on my social media. These are the things that I take. The things that I believe in. I know many of you guys really do rock the 3-day refresh. You guys rock the boost. You rock a lot of these things that I'm not taking, right? I think I'm going to sign up for the 3-day refresh every other month. Not only for myself, but maybe for my husband, because I feel like every other month I need like a boost, right? So I think I'm actually going to sign up for auto ship for the 3-day refresh every other month. So I want to walk you guys through this PV. So PV stands for personal volume. Again, this is volume that you personally gain from a sale or from yourself, right? So like you have to have 50 personal volume points to can be considered an active coach. Why does it matter if you're an active coach? If you want free customers, you want to be able to make team cycle bonus on your business, which is $16, $18 per month on your business by growing a team, you need to make sure that you are on 50 personal volume points. So if you guys see this, Shakeology is 90. So most of you are already there, but if you're not on Shakeology monthly, first of all, I would ask why. I think you're seriously crazy. I never miss it. It is the only thing when I suck that keeps me regular, okay? So, and if you can't afford it, then what I would tell you is the very first thing you need to do is get 3 people, 3 customers to join our group so that you can have it paid for so that you don't have to worry about it each month, so that you get your commissions on it, right? Because remember, commissions, you get $30 off each customer that joins our team, okay? So when I was a brand new coach, I didn't really understand any of this. So I want you guys to feel free at any time within this video chat that we're doing, please add comments. I really, really mean this from the depths of my soul. There is no dumb question. I am about as simple as they get. I still don't get certain things, but what I do like to do and I do appreciate are the questions that you might feel uncomfortable about because I've asked them. But also for you guys to be at a place where you're kind of like, hey, I don't get that. What is that? Ask it. There is no dumb question except for the one that's not asked, okay? So for instance, every single month, every coach needs to have at least 50 personal volume points, okay? That is what is considered an active coach. If you're not active, you're not going to get the benefits of building a team, okay? So I want to share this visual. This visual is on our team page. All these graphics tonight, I will provide in the team page as well. But I want to break things down very simple for you so you guys can see that basically, in a nutshell, can I tell you something you may not know? Do you see these numbers? So Shakeology is 90. 3-day refresh is 52. The Beachbody bars is 60. In general, that is the cost of these products. Okay? That's where they get the number from.
Hey, Rhonda, your screen is frozen.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we can't see it. We can only see the first page.
Did it all of a sudden freeze or dang it?
Yeah, as you were trying to minimize your screen.
Okay, no, thank you so much for telling me because sometimes it's like, oh, resume. Okay, for some reason it's, why isn't it letting me resume? Let's see, new share. Okay, that is so weird. Okay, let me see here. How about now?
We can see, yep, I can see Faith.
Okay, so weird. I wonder if like it, when I was in it, it kind of took it away because let me open this up again. So this is the graphic I want you guys to kind of look at. Jeanette, thank you so much. You guys, if it does it again, it could be the internet. I don't know why it would have bounced you guys out. So this is, so if you guys look at, so you guys see this, it's 52, 38, 26, 78, 90 PV. That is technically Beachbody's cost for these products. So you're going to get personal volume based off these products. And what do? Personal volume is basically a way to just track your personal volume within your business. It's your sales that you make within this business. So if somebody buys from you, you're gonna get 90 PV, personal volume points, from your neighbor that bought Shakeology. Not only is your neighbor gonna get personal volume, but you're also on Shakeology, so you're gonna get 90 personal volume points. So you get 2 or 3 neighbors, all of a sudden you've got 90 times 3 or 4, okay? So I will share all these graphics in the team page, but I wanted you guys to know that this really is a way that Beachbody tracks your numbers within the business. It is basically what they doing cost-wise for your business and the products. So I'm gonna share some graphics that I made that I'm gonna do a team challenge for our team, but I'm gonna also share with you guys where to find this information in your back office, because I think sometimes we just don't know where to find it. We're like, this is really great, Rhonda, but like, where do I go in my website to find this information? So what I'm gonna do is share, you guys see this graphic right here where it's got the sunshine. It's Race for Fitness, Beat Your Best Volume Challenge, Beat Your Personal Record. So what I'm gonna do is share these with you guys, ask you guys to print these out, and actually fill in this information every single week. So this is a graphic where you can actually track your actual business. Here's the thing, you guys, I have found, just like the Beachbody tracker, the BAT, the BAT, if I'm not tracking my business, how do I know where the heck I am? So I have to almost keep aspects, and I'm gonna show you guys where to find this, but I need to be able to find my highest personal volume, PV. So this is over a month's time frame. We're gonna start today and go full month. It says June 30th, but since we are already on the 10th of the month, we're gonna do this through July 10th, okay? So highest personal volume, you're gonna write that number on the left, and I'm gonna show you guys how to find this, okay? Highest volume on the right, highest volume on the left. This is left leg, right leg. I'm gonna show you guys how to find this. Highest Success Club points. So Success Club points is a way that Beachbody actually rewards you. But hey, you changed a life, we're gonna give you 2 Success Club points. Somebody purchased a challenge pack or Shakeology on auto ship, and so you're gonna get 2 points for that person. I wanna share with you guys, I never look at helping a person as a point. In fact, what I will do is every single day, I pretend that I've woken up at 0. Because I honestly, if I paid attention to the number that I'm at Success Club points, I would just be like, oh, I hit 10, I'm good. No, every single day I pretend I'm at 0. Can I help 3 to 4 people per day? That's what I look at. Do I do that? No. Is that my goal? Yes. And then I also want you to write in your paychecks every single week. So I'm gonna walk you guys through my website when I show you these graphics. These are graphics that you guys, I'm gonna provide to you. You can print them, you can screenshot them, print them, however you wanna handle that. Okay, the next graphic I wanna share with you guys is this one right here. So what I want every person to do, and I'm gonna do this first, and I will share this after the team call, is I want it cash for summer. It says I am going to earn over the next 30 days, and you write the dollar amount in. And I want you to write down what it is that you wanna share, okay? And then I want you to write it down, because here's the thing, the reason I'm bringing this up, you guys, so when I was a brand new coach, I want my products paid for. Okay, Rhonda, and I shared how to do that. I need to get 3 people to purchase a challenge pack. So all I have to do is help 3 people, and I don't even have to know how to run a challenge group, because Rhonda's gonna do it for me as long as I go alongside her and help my people as well. So do I have 3 people that I know can help me along this journey? So here's what I wanna share with you guys. After I got my products paid for, I did this right here. This graphic right here, you guys, I did it without the graphic. After I got my products paid for, my next goal I wrote down, send my daughter to preschool. Well, how much is that, Rhonda? It's $400 a month to send my daughter to preschool. Well, crap, what does that mean that I have to do to send my daughter to preschool? That means that I need to know exactly how many people that I need to help per month, so that I can look at my daughter in the face and tell her, Mommy's gonna send you to preschool, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write down how many challenge packs do I have to sell. Now I'm making this so basic, you guys, and again, I'm gonna share 2 videos that go really in depth about way more. But I wanna keep this simple. So for instance, if I am going to, okay, I'm gonna actually grab my calculator out right here. I'm gonna sign up each person with a challenge pack plus pre-workout. Okay, that means I wanna help 8 people this month, 8 people. So here's the thing I want you to know. What if you helped 5 or 6 people and you made 300 this month? Could 300 help your family this summer? What if you helped 4 people and you made 500 this month? Whatever it might be, right? So I'm gonna write this down. So for me, I know that I would have to help 8 people. Do you guys know this? No clue what I was doing. My first challenge group had 8 people in it. 8 people. I had no clue what I was doing. I'd never been a part of a challenge group, and I said, hey, I'm terrified, do this with me. I'm gonna show you what I'm eating. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing, and we're gonna go through this together. And I have a full-on guarantee that you're gonna get kiss-ass results or a full refund.
Right, guess what happened to me tonight?
To do this with me, right?
Listening to my team.
Sorry. So for me, the very first month that I decided to work this business, I had 8 customers, okay? 8 customers, my very first challenge group. I only had 8 people, 9 including me. So you guys see the groups now where there's 140, that's not normal. In fact, I actually missed the groups that only had 8 or 10 people. But I wanna share with you guys, I'm gonna give you this graphic and I wanna see all of you guys. So how do you write the number in there? Can I give you a little hint? So I'm gonna give you this graphic in our team page. Screenshot it, go on Instagram stories, type in the number. I want every single one of you guys to type in the number because then I wanna tell you what you have to do to make that happen. Type in the number, 200, 300, 400, 500, whatever it might be. Could this help you this month? And then I want you to save it to your camera roll and save it and then put it in the comment area of the team page, okay? I'm gonna do this with you guys. Because you guys, if you do not put your number down, it's a freaking dream. It's a dream. It is just a vision and it means nothing. If you share it with the team, we're gonna meet it together. You guys, my second goal in this business was to make $400. Did I do it right away? No. So in fact, my first month as a coach, I got my products paid for. And if you guys follow me long enough, you know this. I didn't do anything for 3 months. Got my products paid for, helped 3 people, and I sat there. And then I was 3 months into the business, and this is when, so in August is when I decided to work the business, when the tendonitis pain in my wrist went away. That was the moment that I went, oh my God, I can do a push-up without physical pain. Shakeology has changed my life. I need to tell the world about this. How many people can I get to join me? And I had 8 people. I looked at my little girl and said, Mommy gets to send you to preschool. And I'm doing that with this freaking 3rd job that I don't even know what the hell I'm doing, right? But I wrote down, I want to make $400 helping a handful of people on this journey. Are you gonna have to work harder? Are you gonna have to hustle? Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't come easy, but it's a decision, you guys, okay? So this graphic, I want you guys to write down what that number is and then the 3 things, okay? So let me grab another one. So again, I'm gonna share these graphics with you guys. You guys are gonna get all of these, okay? You guys can still see my screen, right? You like my little screen there? Okay, here's another one. And then I'm gonna show you guys how to find all of this. Make sure I see you guys. And again, any comments you guys have, let me know. Jenna said, to take care of this amazing temple God gave me, I am worth the fight. I don't want to be a slave to my emotions and feel controlled by food. My mom has been obese her entire adult life. I don't want to be there anymore. Jenna, that why like literally makes me want to cry, because you can be this vision for so many people that sound exactly like that. Do you know how many people I talk to every single day that sound just like that? And they're stuck and they don't know what to do. Okay, let's see, you guys can see, okay. All right, so this is I have 2 more, this is the graphic, and then I want to show you guys how to find this information in your back office. It's not hard, okay? I will tell you guys this. I'm not an expert in the back office, but what I do as a brand new coach is I will go in and watch YouTube videos each day. I'd be like, okay, how do I find team volume? YouTube it. how do I find, how to find it, shake all orders that came through my business in Beachbody, YouTube it. I had an upline coach, and it's fine. I actually love it, that if I asked her a question, she was like, go figure it out yourself. And I gotta be honest, I love it because all of her top leaders, if we wanna do something, we just figure it out. No matter, I will do everything to figure it out and then reach out to her, okay? Once you guys, those people that do that are the great coaches, because they do the legwork and then they go, hey, I did this, where's this at, okay? I wanna share this right here is beat your best volume challenge. You versus you. So what I wanna do is I'm gonna walk you through this, but then I'm gonna show you where to find this. PV is in the very top line, okay? Week 1, obviously the dates are completely wrong. I needed to zero those out and I didn't. So ignore those. So we're gonna start week 1 today. Today is Monday. So the end of week 1, okay? So starting a week from today, you're gonna type this number in there. And we're gonna provide this in the team page. We're gonna all do this together. Those that run with me, I'll run with you. Anybody that does this with me, I will do this with you. I want you guys to know I'm gonna be in the trenches just with you the entire time as well. So personal volume, week 1, you're gonna type in that number in that little box. And again, if you don't know how to type it in, you guys, I go to Instagram stories, I grab this picture, I put it in Instagram stories, I type the number in, I save it to my camera roll. Like it's literally, like people go, wow, Rhonda, how do you make your graphics? I'm like, I promise. I don't use any Canvas or anything, right? Don't. Keep it really, really simple. Right leg, left leg, Success Club points, dollar amount you made for the week, okay? You guys ready for me to show you all of this? It's super easy to do. So you are literally going to just fill this in every single week so that you can track your business so you can see what's going on. What will this allow you to do? It'll allow you to know if you can send your daughter to preschool. For me, I tracked it like this. I didn't have this graphic per se, but every single week I would go in and go, okay, I made 200 this week. Okay, so now I still have 200 more to make. That means if I had to put that into terms, I need to help 4 more people before the end of the month. I can do that. I believe in myself. I have no clue what I'm doing, but I think I can do this because I have a team that knows what the hell they're doing, okay? So when I couldn't do all of it from the beginning, I knew I had a team that was backing me up, okay? So I took a screenshot of my back office right here. I want to share this with you guys. So when you go into your back office, and I can actually do this, I would love to know. I'm going to walk you through this first, okay? And then what I want to do is if you still need me to take further information to actually walk you through how I got to this page, I can do that. So first of all, this page, I just log into my back office. I go clear up to monitor your business, click on it. Or I'm sorry, change my mind. Go to Coach Online Office. I go to volume. See this right here on the left? And instantly, this is going to give me, you guys see this right here? Projected PV and projected customer PV. You guys see that? So this is my projected PV. So after everything's been shipped this week, that's what the projected PV is gonna be. Projected customer PV, which means my customers. And this is also, this is in addition to me, okay? So I'm gonna put in this top number right here. Now, obviously your guys are your number's gonna look different. I wanna show you something really quick. This is really crazy. You're gonna like pee your pants, okay? So let's do this. So this is left leg volume. You guys see this? And right leg volume. Do you guys see this number that says 68,891? Yeah, that's pretty insane. That's my upline coach. She has 18,000 coaches underneath her. I have 4,000, okay? That number is pretty insane. So that number, you always have a number that is so much higher, okay? My right leg is gonna be so much higher than my left because I am attached to my upline coach on my right leg. The left leg is Rhonda building it. So if you look at my team volume on my legs is 79,000 roughly, because this is the leg that I'm attached to my upline coach. obviously that they're not even close, right? And then my left leg is Rhonda's leg that she's built, which is 6,996. Obviously, the number one goal that we have within Beachbody, which I will honestly probably never meet, and that's fine, is to have these numbers match. Yeah, not even close, right? But I want you guys to look. So I've got left leg, team volume, right leg. Here's the numbers right here. Okay, current weekly volume, right? And then I want to show with you guys real quick. Let me see. I think there was a question that came through. I'm going to show you a little bit more too. Oh, Kim, you're good. You're good. You know what I actually want to do too? Let's see if I have my website open here. I do. Okay. So what I want to do is to show you guys. Let me click out. You guys can still see my screen, right? Oh, does it shut me out of here? Come on, let me back in. Okay, so I'm gonna log back in. Okay, let me type my stuff in. For any of you guys that don't know, I apologize. I assume that people know how to find their Success Club points, but maybe they don't. And I totally, you guys, I get it, okay? So your first screen when you log in is right here, right? So it should say your Success Club points are gonna be on the right-hand side. So for the week, I will, next Monday, write down whatever point that is. At that point, I'm hoping it's at 20. I am pretty hard on myself. And again, like I want to share with you guys, I pretend I'm at 0 every single day. I do not get wrapped up in the numbers. They don't affect me in any way, shape, or form because I wake up every single day and go, how many lives can I change today? So then again, I went over here to volume, okay? And I clicked on volume and it shows me all the numbers for volume for those graphics. Then I go to earnings and it shows me for my first business center what my earnings are for this week, okay? In the first business center, which I have 4 of them that I run, okay? So I wanna share with you guys, I'm gonna be sharing more videos with you tonight. This is obviously very personal information right here. You can see that I'm sharing, obviously. My projected weekly income just for my first business center is $3,000. I've got 3 other businesses, but I want you to look at this number right here. You guys see this? It's $2,552 is my team volume bonus. This is not off what Rhonda sells. This is off what the team that Rhonda's built. This is my commission. This is my challenge packs. You guys see that? $227. Okay? So I do not make my income off this. Anybody that focuses on retail, you're gonna max out at some point. You're gonna run circles around yourself. Is it good in the beginning? Yeah, absolutely. You will do great in the beginning, but I don't know about you guys, but I kind of want this weekly check versus that. I don't know. That's just me, right? And again, this is one of 4 businesses that I run, okay? So I want to share that with you guys. Do you guys have any other questions based off of what I've shared? What I'm gonna do is let's see, I want to unshare. I want to unshare. I'm going to go back to not sharing any of this. What I want to do is I'm going to share these videos tonight with you guys. Sorry, I told you I'm not good at this. You're like, Rhonda, right? But what I want to do is I want to be able to actually, stop sharing right there. What I want to do is share with you guys with 2 videos within our team call that show you how to make that team volume larger, because we could have a 5-hour call on all of this. But my number one thing that I want to focus on for our whole team tonight is how to make the $300 or $400 that you want for the month. Because when I started this business, it wasn't so much about all the other stuff. And I really honestly got very overwhelmed by all the other stuff. So I'm going to share these 2 other YouTube videos with you that will be really helpful for you to watch if you're ready for them. And you might here's what I want you guys to know, you might grab a little bit out of them. Absolutely. But here's what I want you to do is meet yourself where you're at. Do you have something that you want to pay for right now that would really be great if you helped 4 or 5 people so you could look at your husband or whatever and say, I've got the groceries or the trip this month? I know I've got a couple coaches where they literally work this business just to pay for vacations. And so they make about $5,000 to $7,000 a year. They pay for all the vacations for the family, and that's why they work the business. so that they don't have to take that vacation money from their families. So I want to write down some of the notes that I wrote down. Is basically volume is a point value of a product. So personal volume is how Beachbody puts a PV, a personal volume, to anybody that you sell to and what you actually purchase as well. So I think we get overwhelmed by what is this PV versus TV. Don't even worry about it. It's a way that they have a system to be able to track how much are you getting and how much are the people that are buying from you, what are they getting, okay? Let's see, as soon as you hit Emerald, you immediately start getting team volume. And that's where I'm going to share some videos with you guys on this, in this recording. This is really where I make all of my money. That I basically started with the idea of, let me help 5 to 8 people. And then those 5 to 8 people got such great results that those 5 to 8 people decided they wanted to help people too. Okay, so when you turn Emerald, you then will get the $16, the $18. So I know this sounds really funny, and I'm gonna share these videos for you guys. I don't wanna spend a lot of time going over this. And I remember as a brand new coach, kind of calling bullshit to this. I was like, oh, so I'm gonna hit Emerald, and then I'm gonna get 2 or 3 people that are gonna turn Emerald underneath me, and they're gonna make like $18 and $16. Well, that's like nothing. You saw the dollar amount. My first business center is over $2 grand this week in just the Team Cycle bonus. That's people that are Emerald, and that's people that are buying products underneath me. It does matter. So let's pretend you have 5 Emerald coaches. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at math. 5 Emerald coaches. Okay. Emerald active coaches. It's $80 in your pocket. 5 coaches under you that are Emerald. This is why Ashley W. is making over $30,000 a year doing this business at her home, because she's constantly producing Emeralds. My idea is I want to get people to get where I'm at. I want y'all to pass me up. Because if you pass me up, I'm like, crap, you're like literally, like you can quit your jobs and just do this too. We can all like just be on video calls all day, right? Think about it. If you got 5 people under you that are Emerald, that's $80 in your pocket every week because they're Emeralds. A little crazy, right? That's a whole nother aspect that I will share on you. I don't want you guys to get confused by it. Keep it simple. You don't need to understand all of it. But I do want to use these graphics for us to be able to, as a team, look at it and say, okay, so if I sign somebody up for a challenge pack, let's also get them the pre-workout. Let's also sign their friend up at the same time. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I had somebody just this week where they're like, I want to do this and my friend as well. So awesome. Let's both get you Shakeology. Let's both get you the pre-workout. Why? I want my volume to go up, but why would they not do the same thing I'm doing? Because I believe in it. It works, right? So in order to get my team volume up, I'm going to sell every single person what I'm doing because it works. And not only that, but Beachbody guarantees it, right? The other thing in some of the videos I'm going to share tonight, and again, I don't want to go too in depth about, is you do need to sign your spouse or your significant other very, very quickly after you sign as a coach, because they are way up there. So they start getting the volume from the people underneath you versus them being down here, and then you're screwed. You've got to sign your spouse or whoever. Maybe like some of you guys aren't married, so maybe it's your friend, maybe it's your mom, maybe it's your daughter, your son, right? But I want you guys to know that, yes, my husband just sitting underneath me every single year. I don't even work his business. He's built, he's sitting there. He makes 16 grand a year just sitting underneath me. If I placed him a lot further down within my business, he might make 8 or 9,000, maybe 6 or 7. But because I placed him high, every single person that I place underneath him has volume, PV, also team volume. Right? So it's going to go up because I placed him high within the business. And don't try to overcomplicate this, you guys. Do I get it all? Absolutely not. But I keep it simple and go, okay, what do I got to do to hit this one goal? My daughter's preschool is $400. What's it going to take? I break that $400 down in writing so that I know what it is and I track it. Just like I would track any other goal in my life, in my business. I treat this the same way. You treat it like a business, you'll reap it like a business. So I wanted to keep it, my number one goal tonight, you guys, was to keep it very simple. I'll be honest with you. There's so many things I could share. And again, I'm going to attach videos for you guys so you can watch them throughout the week and ask questions and ask me questions, right? But strategically, as you grow, will things change? Absolutely. I don't think you need to worry about that right now. But I think what you do need to worry about is your team volume. You need to worry about your personal volume with the people that you work with. And what is your next goal? So your products are paid for. Well, what the hell is your next goal? And you better not forget why you started this damn business. Because every single day, it gets me out of bed. Like literally yesterday morning, my husband is like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I got 5 messages I got to return. He's like, dude, it's 6:30. I'm like, I'm just gonna do it real quick and then I'm gonna come right back to bed. Yeah, I know that's crazy, but it is what it is, right? It's okay. So I want you guys to be aware of what your why is. Also know your next goal. So obviously our number one goal is to get our products paid for, but what's next? Tara says an emerald is one person on each leg. Yes. And as long as they have 50 personal volume points, again, they've got to be active. They're not active. So here's the thing is, why do they have to have 50 personal volume points? We'll go, why? Well, why the hell not? If you're not going to take the products, why the hell should you get the benefit, right? Like it's almost like you sign up for, I don't know, something, but then you don't want to do any of the work. Well, then why should they give you the benefit, right? So as long as you're going to be product to the product, you're going to take the products, you're going to do at least 50. Again, Shakeology is 90 PV. I don't give people options. Every single person I work with, Shakeology is non-negotiable. I really don't care if you buy a sample pack. It is non-negotiable. I know a lot of you guys know this already. I only joined the company for the damn shake. I really, really didn't, and I was gifted so much more. Like so much more. I had no clue what this was all about. But I did so much research that I knew that damn shake was worth every single penny. I do not let anybody join my group without it. I'm a stickler on it. Can't afford it? Become a coach. Still can't afford it? Let's help 3 people. I'll help you do it. Still can't afford it? Let me help you 3 people and make an income doing this every single month, helping 3 people, right? That was all I did. I didn't know anything. Do any of you guys have questions on anything? Anybody? It was super simple. Again, there's so much I could have went into, but what I wanted to do is my number one goal on tonight's call was to get you to have a vision based off a goal beyond getting your products paid for. What does that look like product-wise? Products mean nothing if you don't remember your why. You don't remember your why? I don't care what the damn you sell. Your why is why you show up. Don't let this business be about $1. I want to be honest with you guys before I close this call. The dollar doesn't get me up every day. Not at all. In fact, I don't even care. But I know that if I show up and I can make a difference every single day in somebody's life beyond me, because how selfish is that for me to show up and be like, well, my life was changed. Well, okay, that's great. Well, I'm going to hoard that for myself, right? So I want to see how many lives can I impact that day? Building trust, following up with people, getting on the phone more, going in person more. Do you know last week, you guys, I don't know about you guys, I'm not really familiar with where you live and how this works, but I had an opportunity to go to a business meeting with a bunch of local entrepreneurs. And we all own our own businesses and we all collaborate together. This is a group on Facebook. This is how I found this, through Facebook. Literally looking up local, business trades, local women-owned businesses, and I went and met with them at dinner. We're all trading businesses now. I now have 3 of them signing up as coaches and buying challenge packs because they're like, I want to do what you do. And I'm like, okay, I will. And one of them owns a pest control company. I was like, well, I'm going to cancel mine and I want you to do my pest control. And we're women-owned businesses just helping one another. You guys, I network freaking everywhere. You have this opportunity to make a difference and leave your mark on this world. It's not about a dollar. Yes, that $400 gave my family freedom, but ultimately, is that why I do what I do? No. Jenna says, how are coaches placed under you, right or left? Do you assign them? Yes. So Jenna, ultimately in the beginning, what you want to do is you want to place your coaches every other leg. So your ultimate goal is to get 4 on one side, 4 on the other. I do not and have been taught not to do automatic placement. It's how I've been taught. So I will teach you guys the same. As soon as you sign a coach, they go on the right leg. As soon as that coach signs, go in your back office and change it to the right, to the opposite leg. That way, in a week from now or 2 days from now, when you send another coach, it automatically goes to the opposite leg. It allows me just to kind of go, okay, great. Does it change down the road for you? Yes, but I don't want you guys to worry about that right now. In the beginning, I want you to alternate 4 on each side. That's all that matters. An emerald on each side, then your diamond. Don't overcomplicate it. I really didn't, you guys. I was like, okay, every other leg, awesome, cool, done. Next. All right, that means I got to sign 4 coaches in the next week or 2. Cool. And then what? I hit every single goal by going, okay, cool. And now what? And come in the coach group and do the same damn thing. Okay, Rhonda, my daughter's going to go to preschool. I hit the $400 mark. Now what? Come in so freaking hungry that you go, okay, I did that. Now what do I have to do? That's what I want you guys to do. That's what I did. I didn't look at the whole staircase because that whole staircase was like so big and so overwhelming, and there was a lot of numbers. And I'm a mom. I'm not a CEO. I don't get all this crap. But I know I want my daughter not to be at home with me anymore. And that'd be really cool to look her in the eyes and say, Mama, send me to preschool. So hit this goal. I'm going to provide these graphics in the page. I want you guys to save them on your camera roll. Like I said, I'm not fancy. Go on Instagram stories, type in your goals, save it to your camera roll. Of course, you can use some really fancy graphic, I'm sure. I have no idea what it would be. I'm not fancy. Karen says, what is the name of the woman network group you went to? So I will, Karen, let me post it for you. It is an Arizona page. And so here is what it is. So it's really funny. This is really, really cool. Karen, and I don't even know how I came across this. I was just searching one day and I got put in this network group and I kind of requested and I went in, and ultimately what we do is we refer people to each other, and we're here in Arizona. So ultimately I know you all have the same type of thing, but I do know this. I'm in this group. We're referring people. Like today, a woman came in and she goes, I hate myself. I can't stand negative people. What do you guys do? I just had a baby. I feel disgusting. What do you do? Like there's all these moms. It's like a mom group, right? But we're all in this networking group. And so ultimately what I'm going to do is this networking group is $250 a year to be in it. And what we do is we tag each other. So my girl that invited me to this group, I was kind of looking, she invited me, she tagged me, I found a couple others. This one is The Jam. And I'll kind of find out, let me go in and find the name for you guys again. I'm still learning about it myself. But I'm gonna pay the $250 per year to be a part of this. And then we tag each other when we need things. Like one of the women owns an air conditioning company. It has to be a woman-owned business. I love this, I'm so excited. One owns a pest control company. One is now gonna be our new team Etsy company. She is, I don't know if I'm saying it right. She does cups, t-shirts, everything. And I'm gonna have her produce for me, like my shirt today on Instagram that said, what did it say? I'm sorry, my brain is kind of fogged. I'm gonna have her create one for us, for our team. I'm gonna create all kinds of freaking team stuff, and she's gonna have an Etsy shop for us, and we're gonna trade work. It says, Mom says alcohol is your enemy. Jesus says love your enemy, right? So I'm gonna have her produce all this stuff for me, and in turn, she wants to buy a challenge pack for me, become a coach. And so it's almost like we're networking together, owning our own businesses. I'll give you guys more information, see if maybe you guys can find one in your area. This is so new to me, I have no clue. But I'm thinking, how cool would this be? Women-owned businesses. I'm surely you guys have them where you are too. And so every month we meet together and we sit down and we talk about other entrepreneur women we're looking for. So like right now we're looking for a landscaper, we're looking for a dog groomer, we're looking for a food prep person, but they have to be women owned, non-negotiable. And I think how powerful is that, right? So I'm really excited. I'll share more about it with you guys. It's very new to me. I'm kind of super clueless, but I'm meeting a girl Wednesday in a parking lot about it. I'm gonna do an exchange. You know, and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, there's all this opportunity everywhere, but we're not willing to get uncomfortable and grow, but yet that's what God wants us to do, right? I just think, last but not least, I wanna share this last quote with you guys, and then I'll upload this video, but it's from You Are a Badass. And in the book it said that when you are not being yourself and truly going after your dreams, and being who I would say, who God created you to be, you are doing a disservice to the world and yourself. And I don't know about you guys, but can you imagine if I decided to hoard this to myself? I don't have a large, huge, crazy team, but I have 4,000 people underneath me, all because I decided to get uncomfortable. Danielle, my upline coach, has 18,000 people underneath her because she decided to share her journey. That to me gets me out of bed every single day, you guys. It really does. And that's why I do what I do. And so this dollar amount that you want to hit for the month, you write that down. And I will tell you how to hit that goal. And you get uncomfortable and you do it for so much more than you, okay? I love you guys. I hope this was helpful. It is so simple. So simple. As I feel like a lot of the other calls I'm going to provide you after the recording are very much more in depth. But I really do learn very simple. I don't learn complicated. I don't do well with complicated. Just tell me what to do, tell me how to do it, and I'll run. So you'll have to tell me after I do the recording if this was helpful. I'm excited to see what your guys' number is. I'm excited to see our team volume go up as a team, because that shows me that we're changing lives together, okay? You guys have an amazing night. I love you guys. Bye.